paper 20th Century Malayalam Literature in English Translation. Core paper opted for 3rd semester BA English students. Urmila, perhaps the innocence of Panchavadi may transform the king into a human being. On that day when Ravanan kidnapped Sita, who consoled the sobbing Raman, calling out for Sita and wandering aimlessly in the forest. Those clusters of trees and flocks of birds. Won't they ask him once again, where is Sita? So there was a time when Ravanan has kidnapped Sita, and at that point of time, it is the clusters of trees and flocks of birds at Panchavadi that console the sobbing Raman, the crying Raman. So definitely they would ask Raman, where is Sita? Then Kausalya. Raman, who banished his full-term wife to the forest, will he be upset if the birds of Panchavadi question him about her? Do not hope that Dasharathan's son would change his mind. That single-minded concentration is the glory of Aryavamsham. Daughter, you are reminding this aged mind of many things. Ayodhya, which sent the heir apparent to the forest on the coronation day, was it not a rejection of the good fortune accumulated by Ikshvaku and Dilipan? Instead of the golden crown, matted locks covered his head, sighing deeply. At that time, Kaikeyi was young. A human being's words were deemed greater than the human being himself. That misfortune, the sin, spreads its dark shadow even now. Kausalya says, Raman, who has banished his full-term wife, Sita, to the forest won't get upset if the birds or trees of the Panchavadi would question him. And again she says, he is Dasharathan's son, who has a strong mind. And she points out that single-minded concentration of Rama is the glory of Aryavamsham. And all these factors or all these things reminds her about a past age. The past age where Ayodhya has witnessed the heir apparent to the forest on his coronation day. And it was some sort of a rejection of the good fortune accumulated by his ancestors. And instead of the golden crown, Ramachandran was met with matted locks. Sighing deeply, she says that at that point of time, Kaikeyi was young. എന്തിനെക്കുറിച്ചാണ് സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്? രാമൻ്റെയും സീതയുടെയും വനവാസത്തെക്കുറിച്ചാണ് സംസാരിക്കുന്നത് അല്ലേ? So she says Kaikeyi was young and a human being's words were deemed greater than the human being himself. There is no ഒരു ഇമോഷണൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒന്നിനും എന്തില്ല അവിടെ ഒരു there is no significance or importance to emotions for a human being, and that misfortune, the sin, spreads its dark shadow even now. So from Ayodhya to the forest, the father threw the son away. Now the husband flings his wife away in the same manner. How his father has threw his son away long time ago, likewise the husband has flung his wife away in the same manner to the forest. That's it. So Urmila, to realize in full the glory of Aryavamsham. So this is all the glory of Aryavamsham, she is ironically stating. Kausalya, possibly, in fact, my son taking to bark skin, did it not result in the southern part of Bharata and Lanka coming under Aryan sovereignty? Urmila, so most probably, if the wife is thrown to the mercy of the forest boar, all the 7 continents may come under Aryan sovereignty. Kausalya, child, the women of this ancient country need not know about all that. So, when Urmila posed questions regarding the sovereignty of Aryavamsham or the glory of Aryavamsham, Kausalya is making she is making aware of Urmila that, child, the women of this ancient country or Raghuvamsham need to know about all these things. She is not concerned about, she need to concern about all these court matters. It is men's purpose. Then Urmila, if ordered to jump into the fire, they must jump. Kausalya, trapped in memories. I was the Maharani of Ayodhya. So Urmila again, she encounters Kausalya's reply by asking her if ordered to jump into fire, the women must or we must jump. Kausalya, she is trapped in her memories and she says that I was the Maharani of Ayodhya, Urmila. Sita is the Maharani. Kausalya, yes, but the queen is just a queen. Remember, queen is just a queen. A king is a king. So likewise, a queen is just a queen. She is not the king. The queen is a woman. Very important, significant, because Kausalya, once she was the Maharani. So she says that though Sita is the Maharani, a queen is always a queen because she is a woman. She is not the king. She is not a man. Kausalya. Urmila. Perhaps for the glory of Raghuvamsham, the woman has to be sacrificed. According to the terms or the training of Raghuvamsham, women, it is the duty of the women to sacrifice everything. Kausalya. Where is Raghuvamsham today? What of the fate of Raghuvamsham after the childless king Raman? Thoughtfully. Urmila, will Sita act unwisely? So Kausalya is saying, where is Raghuvamsham? Where is Raghuvamsham today? What of the fate of Raghuvamsham after the childless king Raman? We have to remember when Raman has banished Sita to the forest, she was pregnant. So this question, this thoughtful question posted by Kausalya, childless king Raman. And she asked Urmila, will Sita act unwisely? Urmila, the princess of Mithila is not a fool. Sita is not a fool. Though she is a woman, she is not a fool. Kausalya, the spirits of the forest may be nurturing the buds of Raghuvamsham. That means Sita has given birth to her children and they will be nurtured by the spirits of the forest. They will be playing in the forest. They are happy in the forest. Urmila, what? To return to Ayodhya again? Kausalya, in the great sage Valmiki's hermitage, a prince may be running around and playing, his hair matted and dressed in bark skin. So Kausalya is saying definitely she has given birth to a child and that child may be running around and playing with his hair matted and dressed in bark skin. Bark skin because they are living in the forest. So for that reason, they will be happy in the great sage Valmiki's hermitage. And she says, daughter, can it happen? O controller of the universe, Lord Vishnu, please fulfill this old woman's wish. Will you allow Suryavamsham to sing to an end? So Kausalya is praying to Lord Vishnu that may this old woman's wish be granted. That let എന്താണ് സീതയും കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളും എല്ലാം എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? തിരിച്ച് ആര്യവംശത്തിലേക്ക് അയോധ്യയിലേക്ക് വരട്ടെ. ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് എന്താണ് ഈ ഒരു ഓൾഡ് ലേഡീൻ്റെ ഒരു ചെറിയ ആഗ്രഹം മാത്രമാണ്. Urmila, why should it happen? There are enough princesses in Kashi and Magadha. എന്തിന് സീത തന്നെ തിരിച്ചു വരണം? There are enough princesses in Kashi and Magadha. എന്താണ് ഒരു മാരേജും കൂടി ആർക്ക് കഴിച്ചുകൂടെ? രാമന് സീതനെ തന്നെ വേണം. ബിക്കോസ് വൈ ഹി ഹാസ് ഓൾറെഡി ബാനിഷ്ഡ് ഹിസ് വൈഫ്. ഫുൾ ടേം വൈഫിനെ ബാനിഷ് ചെയ്തു. ഇനി പുതിയൊരു മാരേജിനെ കുറിച്ച് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ചിന്തിക്കാമല്ലോ. കൗസല്യ, I have seen many things. Still, let me not have the misfortune to see that. I saw with my own eyes my son removing his silk robes and wearing bark skin. The coronation of the king of Raghuvamsham was celebrated by owls and foxes. Rocks littered with the spoor of forest animals were his throne. These eyes also saw the king who gave up his own son to please his second wife Kaikeyi, finally writhing in the flames of sorrow. At the last moment, his head in my lap, my beloved wept, begging my forgiveness. Daughter, perhaps Ayodhya likes sacrifices. Important point ആണ്. Ayodhya perhaps likes sacrifices. Kausalya is getting into her memories. പിന്നീടും പറയുകയാണ് അല്ലേ, ആ ഒരു വനവാസ കാലത്ത് പോകുന്ന സമയത്ത് രാമനെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, അയോധ്യയുടെ രാജാവാക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല അല്ലേ. ഹി വാസ് സെൻഡ് ടു ദ ഫോറസ്റ്റ് ബൈ ഹിസ് ഓൺ ഫാദർ. ആൻഡ് these eyes also saw the king who gave up his own son to please his second wife. കൈകേയിയെ പ്ലീസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് സ്വന്തം മകനെ കാട്ടിലേക്ക് അയച്ച അതേ പിതാവ് ദശരഥൻ, when his last moment, his head in my lap, he asked for my forgiveness. He begged for my forgiveness. അല്ലേ, ക്ഷമിക്കാൻ എന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞു. Daughter, perhaps Ayodhya likes sacrifices. അന്ന് രാമൻ സാക്രിഫൈസ് ചെയ്തു അല്ലേ? ലൈക്ക് വൈസ് സീത ഹാസ് ടു സാക്രിഫൈസ് ഫോർ അയോധ്യ ബിക്കോസ് അയോധ്യ ലൈക്സ് സാക്രിഫൈസസ്.